እንኳን ወደ አዲስ ከተማ ቻናል በሰላም መጣችሁ። ዩኒት 3 ኮኔክት ሃርድዌር ፕሬፈራልስ ሴክሽን 3.1 ቬሪፋይ ኢንስታሌሽን ስኬጁል when you install for silent it is important to ensure that it is done in structured manner. Section 3.1.1 per installation. Prior to installation you should the following: connect the silent to array suitable time for install and ensure that they make a backup of any critical data before your arrival. Give the silent an approximate assessment as to how long the installation will take. Section 3.2 removing old peripheral with environmental consideration OH standard. Old peripheral are removed and now peripheral are connected with minimal disruption to silent, taking into account operating system procedure environment consideration OH standard. Section 3.2.1 removing old peripheral environmental consideration. Some of them are a disposal of backup to make sure you dispose of old computer and hardware safe. Follow those steps. 1. Backup your data, don't lose any data. 2. Wipe your hardware drive. Cleaning data often our computer is no easy process. 3. Donate, resell or recycle. You can't just throw your computer away. B. Dispose of redundant hardware. Use computer dispose means that there will be a need for the disposal of computer parts when equipment can be reused. When disposing of old PC, there is really only one way to truly erase the information on the hard drive. Section 3.2.3 removing old peripheral using OHS. By implementing OHS during removal old hardware peripherals, it is possible to minimize hazard. Some of them are physical hazard, chemical hazard, ergonomic fire. Section 3.6 connecting new peripheral by taking into account operating system procedures. 3.3.2 install and configure computer peripheral device. The peripheral devices are those devices which are connected to the computer and it helps the computer. Those devices contain BIOS, the input device which are used to give command to the computer, and the output device which help computer slowing the result to the user. Following are the devices which are used by the computer and the ways they can be confirmed. The hardware minimize requirement. Hardware requirement must meet the functionality which why it is purchased and confirm that your device meets those requirements. For example, if your laptop does not meet the minimum requirement among those issues, you will not have access. Most critical, your laptop runs the risk of not supporting software that is required for your procedures. B. How to check computer configuration. For the best performance, business owners should keep up to date with their computer equipment to determine whether or not you should update a workstation. Review the PC configuration in Windows. Section 3. Computer to accept new preferences. Section 3.4.2 adding new preferences. A. Hardware compatibility list. Hardware compatibility list is a list of computer hardware typically including many types of peripheral device that is compatible with a operating system or device management software. The operating system compatibility module allow an old program written for an early version of Windows to possibly run in new operating system. Install drivers. A driver is a software that allows computer to communicate with a particular type of hardware device that is to your computer. Windows can automatically check if there are drives available for a new device that you connect to your computer. A device drive specially converts the more general input-output instruction of the computer system to message that the device type can understand. Example, device drive for display graphic card NC model. Printers. Note, when you buy operating system, many device drivers are into the product. Testing hardware peripheral. Hardware peripheral as tested and confirmed to silent function. Pay particular attention to possibly impact on other system and make adjustment as required. Let's look into compatibility testing types. Hardware. Check software to be compatible with different Hardware configuration. Operating system is your software to be compatible with different systems like Windows, Unix software. It check developer software to be compatible with other software. For example, MS Word application should be compatible with other software like MS Out, MS Excel. It is network evaluation of a system in a network with varying parameters such as bandwidth, operating speed, capacity. It is also check application in different network with all parameters mentioned earlier. Browsers is to check the compatibility of your website with different browsers like Firefox, Google, and Internet Explorer. It is devices. It check compatibility of your software with different devices like USB port device, printers, and scan other media devices and Bluetooth. While checking your software is compatible with mobile platform like Android, ICS. It is version of the software. It is reviewing your software application to be compatible with different versions of the software. From instance, checking your Microsoft Word to be compatible with Windows 7, Windows 7 SP1, Windows 7 SP2, Windows 7 SP3. Self-check 3 Part 1 gives short answer. 1. Define compatibility. Compatibility is the ability of hardware, software, or device to work together properly without conflict or error. 2. List the conditions to consider in pair installation peripheral device activity. Check compatibility with operating system. Ensure the computer has the required port or interface. Device that the correct drives are available. Check power and hardware requirements. Read and follow the manufacturer installation instruction. 3. What do you mean by ergonomic and its impact? Ergonomics is the science of designing the workplace and equipment to fit the user. Its impact includes improving comfort and productivity, reducing fatigue and stress, preventing injury and health problems caused by poor working